Welcome to my usual late for work. Let's hurry up and do real time watercolor painting. So, pear and orange today, and I want to start with negative space. So, I'm just trying to find myself a kind of a neutral kind of color that looks kind of good. We're going to try to hint at the thing. I guess, I think that we want to, I'd say, we want the pear to be about here. Uh, get the orange thing about here. So let's try to paint this shadow that's right here. And I want to hurry up because, like, I didn't prime the paper. They say it's good to prime the paper, and which means put water everywhere, and that sort of brings the paper awake or alive. And you know, it's not for everyone, I gotta say. So anyway, just trying to lay down the negative space here. So I guess we're technically going to do prime the paper now as we get the negative space going. And let's see, just going to, let's just go a little bit here darker. And this does not really belong there, but we're going to do it there, pretend it's there. Go warm here. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try to get a warm thing here. Let's say like right here, and let's see. Well, so far it looks pretty horrible, but wait. Maybe things are gonna change. I don't know. See. All right, now let's go back to something more grayish. And this is a dumb place to have this, but once again, not paying much attention to composition. All right. Hi, 11 people. Thanks for visiting. We're doing the negative space and trying to do this still life pear and mandarin orange. And so we're trying to fill in this cloth. And I'm leaving and I definitely would like to remove this paint that is going to be in the proximity of the stem. So that's pretty much gone now, right? And it looks really bad, but wait, I don't know. I have not used this, paper. This is the Arches watercolor block. Last time I did this tomato, I just took that off. And right now I'm going to, before we go too far, I want to soften this edge. I don't care that, but this edge here, I want to make it softer. So I'm gonna just put water here, and especially this is kind of like doesn't belong here. Just gonna try to soften that edge, and this doesn't really bother me. So here, let's get back to some kind of grayish, cool color. Here we go there. We're gonna come back here. That's this line. So, that's this area here, supposedly. All right. And that's at least down here. This is going to be okay. And then there's this line here. So, see about just getting some. And that is supposed to line up with this. So, and here we definitely want a highlight right here. So let's see about getting a highlight right there. So, okay, that's this highlight you see right there. Thanks for one thumbs up. Appreciate. All right, looking okay, not great. I'm gonna try to fill this in now. I'm just gonna say, hello with the background, and if we ever get detail in the background, great. But I don't know the way it's coming out here. I'm gonna try to blend this down. And let's get a little thing up here. This, for the composition, I'm not sure that's such a great idea what we got going here, but just trying to hurry. I'm late for work, and just try to get some little hints of, and then this suddenly starting to look very, what do you call it, reddish here. I don't know why. Anyway, this we want to shade downward. And that's not such a great idea. What the heck? What was supposed to be up there? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. We gotta remove this again. Okay, it's gone. Let's soften this edge here. Let's maybe, I don't know. Also, we could soften that. This I'll leave it there because it's gonna punctuate the. See if we can just make this a little bit, that's fine. I mean, I like that better than this because, as far as the background goes, at least it has, hey, Wesley Tucker, thank you for the hello. Hey, Carter James, thank you for the hello. Appreciate the compliment. Okay. Anyway, that's almost enough for the thing. I'm going to put a little hint of red here. See what we got. Let's try to do a very faint red. Okay. I'm just seeing this, really faint red in there. I'm just going to try to add a little dimension to what is otherwise a weird looking, not so great background. And that looks okay. And here I think we want to have a thing here. So let's see if we can get that thing. Because this kind of circles around and there's, it comes down like this. That's one of the very few hints of a 3D cloth. Okay, that's cool. And this should really come down here. Let's see if we can't get this to. What I really wanted to do was paint a cow this morning, but I looked at references. None of the references were really saying, hello, come paint me because I'm a cow. So I just ended up paint from life. I really hate painting from photographs anyway. I don't know why. Nothing wrong with it, but just I find myself trying to imagine what the photographer saw more than looking at the photograph. And here, let's see if we can't get kind of a highlight right here. Okay. 2 thumbs up. Thanks so much. Appreciate. Let's see what's happening here. We go and try to zoom up. I was trying to print the photograph. I keep getting this notification about a paper jam. So I'm low tech. Not really big on. This last time we tried cloth, came out horrible. But what? But wait. All right, let's try to dive into the green pear. Why not? Or maybe we should dive into the orange. I don't know. Let's see. I got absolutely no confidence in the orange. We had an orange try right here. Oh, here it is. This is the last orange try, and it's all right, but it was not really great. So anyway, despite that, I mean, I got no confidence, but we're gonna try it anyway. This is the basic idea here. I think I'm gonna do the rare thing I hardly ever do, which is clean off a piece of the palette to orchestrate a new color. Normally I don't do that. I just leave the palette like that because these are my colors, my big, fat color things. Oh, so anyway, where's my yellow palette? I'd like to know. I had a whole palette of just yellow. Talk about ill-prepared. Well, let's contemplate this orange while I find my yellow palette. Oh, stop looking. I found it. The yellow palette. Okay. And this is my new re-up. I got this Daniel Smith Hansa Yellow in the big tube. It was $16, and my wife said, this must be some mistake. $16 for that little tube? And, well, anyway, that's the Hansa Yellow. So what are we doing? We're trying to get orange. Let's see with this red here. Maybe we should just check it out to see. Oh, that's not too bad. So let's just lay down some orange here. Why not? Oh, that doesn't look that good anymore. Okay, well, whatever. It's an underpainting here. This is actually gonna be shadow right there. Okay, now let's just see about let's see this. Okay, I don't really want the whole thing to be one tone, so let's see what this is. I think that's a cadmium deep. That looks kind of orange. Let's see what happens with that. Oh yeah, man, that's kind of orange, sort of, kind of. So I don't want to paint the whole thing. I just want to lay down some, things because we're trying to get a 3D look. And if we lay down, one color, it's just going to look flat. So that's a good one. That's a nice start. And I'm just going to take, we really want to keep that one area that's going to be this. We really want that to not have any paint on it right now. So let's see if we can just try to remove that paint. Now it's a little bit removed. Okay, good. And then let's soften this edge here. I mean, it's okay, that hard edge, but be better softer. Leave this thing there now for now because it's going to help us. I personally like to leave stuff like that in a wide area, just like we did here. I mean, this could be a giant thing of that color, but by leaving the little white thing in there, we are, hey, thanks for that compliment, Mr. Wesley Tucker. Much appreciate. 3 thumbs up. Fantastic. Thanks so much, everybody. 3 thumbs up. Wow. Okay, now we're going to jump into the